Yo, what's up, my fucking peeps? This is how you make a bot. So, what you're gonna want to do is go here to this website. This is where the bot is. These are the files that you need. So, in order for this to work, though, you're gonna need to have Python on your computer. So, fucking download that. Right here, just type in Python. Go to downloads and download the latest version, like this one right here. You're going to want to download and install that into your computer. I already have it, so I'm not going to do it, but I'm sure you guys have installed things before. It's pretty straightforward. Then once you have Python installed, you're going to want to install pip. So pip is what you're going to need to use to install the other shit for the bot. So how to install pip. Let's see. Windows. Or if you're on another system, you just type whatever operating system you're in. Right here it says a little guide how to do it. Yeah, just you got to open a command prompt, one of these bad boys. You can do that by pressing CMD, command prompt, and then here you go. And then you're going to copy, like if you're on Windows, you're going to type this into your command prompt, hit enter. And then after that, you're going to copy this one, paste it into your command prompt, hit enter. It's going to show you this shit. And then, yeah, that'll be it. You don't need to do all this shit. This is just like verifying it. But after you get pip and Python, then you're ready to download this shit. So you go right here to this website. This is where the bot's at. You click code, download zip. It's gonna download this shit. Then you're gonna open it, and you want to extract it. So right here, we're gonna do extract to, and then that. It's gonna make a folder once you extract it. Then this folder is gonna have all the files for the bot. So right here, you're gonna want to open it, and there's gonna be a, what do you call it? Where is it at? Right here. You're gonna open with, and I know you guys aren't gonna have Visual Studio Code if you haven't done this before, but this is what I used. You can also use like Notepad, that works just fine. So you're gonna see some code. It might look scary to some of you, but don't worry, it's fine. What we're focusing on is this shit right here, the workers. You see how there's like a workers, and then after that it has all this info. Each one of these things in brackets, like, so this is one of them, from this bracket to this one, that's going to be one account that you're going to put in there as like an alt account that's going to be placing the blocks. And then here you go, you see another one right here. These are all the different accounts you're going to want to use. And you could have like, I guess this bot supports up to something like 10 or 15. I think 10 will be fine for most people. Or if you have less alt accounts, that's fine too. You could have like 2, doesn't matter. But as many alt accounts as you have, you're going to put them here by replacing this shit, like worker1 username. This is just an example. You're going to replace it with the actual username of the alt that you created, and then right here you're gonna replace that with the password of the alt. You know what I mean? And this is just saying where on the image you're gonna need to want to start the alt so it can start its search. Basically, you can leave them all at 0 where they'll start at the same place, or if you want to start them at different positions on the little image I'm about to show you guys, you can do that too. But if you don't want to worry about that, just leave them at 0. It's fine. It'll still work. But yeah, so all your alts, you're going to enter for each one of them. They go into their own little bracket and username. And if you have more than 2, because right here it's only 2, all you got to do is copy this, Control C, and then Control V as many alts as you have. I did 10 of them, but you guys might not have that many. It's okay. And so once you have enough spaces, just fill in the info. Make sure it's the username and the passwords are all for each of the alts that you have. And then once that's all good, you're going to save it. You can do Control S to save or whatever. And then once it's saved, I'm not going to save this, but once you save it, you're going to rename this, because right now it says config_example. You're just going to take off the _example part, and so it's just config.json. And then that's going to make it official. That's going to make it to where the bot can actually use it. So once you do that, you're good to go. Like, all your alt account and information is in this file right here, and that's all you got to mess with. All these other files, don't worry about them. They're just for the bot. But if you're wondering, how do I create alts, I'm sure you guys can already figure that out. Right here's a good website to use, fakemailgenerator.com. That's what I used. I made like 10 different accounts just like in a span of like an hour, because it does make you wait like 5 minutes sometimes before you make a new account. So I just waited or whatever, and I made 10 of them. And so that's what I used for my bot. I just made 10 alts, got all the info, password, username, email. You don't really need the emails for the bot though. What you need is just the password and username. So once you have like enough alts, and you don't need 10, you could have 2, but 10 would be more effective. So once you have all your alts, you're good to go. You put them in that config file that I just showed you right here. You put them in there like how I showed you earlier. And then once you do that, now what you want to do is open up the CMD, because now we're going to start the bot. We're going to put it online. So you could do CMD, open that shit, and you're going to type CD space, and this folder where all these files are, it's this one. So it's right here, this folder. You just drag it, and it automatically enters the path of where that folder's at. You're going to hit enter. And so now you're in, basically that means the command prompt is now in that folder to work in. So once you're in that folder in the command prompt, this is all you're going to do to start the bot. You're going to do start.bat. And once you hit enter, the bot's going to go online, and it's going to start trying to place blocks with those alt accounts that you have in that file that I showed you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Oh wait, hold on. That's not it. I'm sorry. You do also need an image, a reference image to set up. So that's going to be what it has to be is an image that is the exact dimensions, the exact number of pixels that we have for our space on the r/place canvas. So what you're going to want to do is, I'll link it somewhere in the Discord, and you'll be able to find it. It's this one right here. This is what I'm using. Where is it? Carti face. So right here, I focused all my 10 bots on just this part of the image, because this is the part that keeps getting fucked up. So all my bots are focused on here, because that's really where all that madness is happening. You know what I mean? But you guys can put whatever section you want to focus on or the whole image. It doesn't matter. But you do need one of these images to put inside of the file right here. Because when you download it, let me show you. When you download it originally, it's going to have a image.jpg, but this is just a blank image. It's just like it's a placeholder for the image that we're going to put in there, which is this one right here. So you want to delete that. Once you download this, you're going to delete this. And then you're going to have the image that you get that's linked from the Discord, or your own image that you made or whatever. Basically, wherever you want the bot to draw onto the canvas, that's the image you're going to use. So, like, for instance, this image right here, I'm going to put it in here. So now, instead of using a blank image, we have the image that we're going to use. But in order to actually use it, let's see, open with Notepad. So this is referencing the original image that it came with when you downloaded it, but now the one that we have in there, it's called Carti face section. So we got to change the name so it can read the correct image. There you go. And then this right here, these coordinates are the place on the canvas, the actual canvas on our place, where the top left corner of your image starts at. So you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. If you're going to use a different image than the one that I'm linking on the Discord, you're going to have to figure those coordinates where the top left corner is of your image is going to be. Like, you're going to have to just basically count, or look at the reference and do the math or whatever. But for the one that I'm linking, it's 741, 610. Those are where the top left of this image starts at on the actual Reddit canvas page. So yeah, once you have all this set up, and then of course these are going to be your bot accounts, your alt accounts. Once all that's set up and you have the image replaced with the image you're going to use and these coordinates set up, now you're ready. Okay, so now you're ready to send the bot online. So again, we're going to, like I showed you, you got to do CD and then drag and drop the folder where the bot files are. And then once you do that, to send it online, you type start.bat, and then that's going to send the shit online. Right now it's giving me errors because I haven't actually done the shit. I'm just showing you guys as an example. But if you've done it correctly, you won't see any of this. It'll just look like this actually. This one is the bot that I'm running right now. It's the one that's online, and as you can see, it says succeeded placing pixel, and it tells you where it placed it using all the different accounts that I have. You see, some of them fail because I guess that just happens with some accounts. Reddit detects them and it fails, but it's still worth a shot, to have as many alt accounts as you can with this bot. So I hope that helps you guys get this shit going. We gotta protect Carti, man. He's looking like a fucking goblin out there, dudes. Alright, peace.